Greetings and blessings, butterflies. Welcome back. This is your love and metamorphosis reading for the fire signs. I have already pre-shuffled the cards off screen. I'm going to lightly shuffle them on screen, lay them out, and give you all the messages the way that Spirit sees fit. These messages are potential, as always, so if you don't resonate with the energy, please leave it here for someone else. I also hope that you all are feeling like the blessings that you are, because I always want you to know that no matter what's going on, no matter what's happened, you are always a blessing. All right, let's get into this reading, see what energies we pick up. We pick up the energy of the lovers, a kindred soul energy. So this energy, I saw this energy in the earth signs reading. So you may be connected to an earth sign in some way, shape, or form. But this energy, with this being a love and metamorphosis reading, it's already affirming that this energy is going to be about a connection between kindred souls. Right. I will lay all the cards out, get the clarifying energies, and then I will give you all the messages that I am picking up. During the pre-shuffle, I saw some energy where there may have been some type of support that was sought out from a leader, from a spiritual leader or healer of some sort. And the support was wrapped around some type of fearlessness. And again, that is affirming that earth sign energy, because I saw that fearlessness energy in the earth sign reading. All right, let's jump right into these messages. First and foremost, in the current love energy that exists for you, my fire signs, there's an energy, with the Seven of Wands energy of maintaining your stamina. This is all about, feeling defensive. This is that energy, of being on guard. So there may have been some defensiveness in your energy. There may have been some type of restrictions or blockages in your energy with this energy of the Seven of Wands. And this energy has something to do with attachments, third parties, and peers energy. So currently in your love situation, there may be some blockages or restrictions, some defensiveness surrounding you or your peers or something you are attached to. Now, in the energy of what's shifting or approaching for you in love, we have the energy, of the world. This is the energy of completion. This is the energy of having wholeness, attainment. This is the energy of celebrating life. And this energy is being clarified by the energy of open heart. This is about being receptive, being empathetic, being vulnerable. So what's shifting for you is you finding that wholeness, completing a cycle that's wrapped around you, opening up your heart. Something where you can now be receptive, have that empathy, open up and be vulnerable. Or that energy is coming towards you from someone else. Someone else may be entering that energy where they're finding that wholeness and they're ready to be receptive, be empathetic and vulnerable, and open their heart towards you. Now, in the area of what the collective, with my fire signs, what you need to know, what you need to be aware of, this is the Four of Swords energy. The Four of Swords energy is all about, being in meditation. This is the energy, of, taking a rest. This energy with the Four of Swords energy, it could also be about restrictions as well. Because, the Four of Swords energy, the in a traditional deck, the knight and the Four of Swords energy is lying down with their sword, up in the air, in a defensive position. But, this is the energy, of, something not, working out, having to take a break, having to take a retreat, a rest, that type of energy with the Four of Swords energy. And this retreat, this rest is wrapped around some type of awareness. It's wrapped around value. This has something to do with the depth and importance that may be showing up for you. You may be realizing that something, is really, really important. You may be becoming aware of how valuable something is in your circumstances or surroundings. And you may be in at this time, going through some type of restriction. You may be, retreating from a situation. You may be taking that meditation or that rest because of this awareness that you have gained. There's like a spark, just like fire energy. There has been some type of aha moment for you. And if it hasn't been, it's coming towards you, because this is in the energy of what Spirit wants you to be aware of. In the energy of where, how to best navigate through this energy, this is the energy of the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups energy is all about dwelling on the negative. This is that energy, of having that self-pity. This is that energy where you are just, possibly just, recycling old patterns, old thoughts, over and over again in your head, rummaging through things. And this is about apprehension. This is about pain, being afraid, being cautious. So there's something in your energy, and this is how it's working best for you. This is, how you're going to navigate through this energy. You're going to navigate through this energy, my beautiful fire signs, by, going through that process of allowing yourself to feel those feelings of the negative that you have been going through. Working through those energies of self-pity, the energy where you are apprehensive, afraid, you're cautious. This is how best to navigate through that, is by giving that energy your attention. Not your intention to dwell on it, your attention to heal it. Because the Five of Cups energy is always an energy that is need of healing. Because it's a pessimistic energy. It's a loathing energy. It's a sorrowful or lost energy of some type of emotional or creative or, maybe spiritual balance. A place where you once felt balanced. You may be, going through some energies, where you may be feeling sorry for yourself or feeling sorry for someone else. This could be about you feeling sorry for someone else and their pain, their cautiousness, that's their apprehension. But Spirit is saying that the best way for you to navigate through this energy is by paying attention to it. Focusing on it in a way that heals you, that sets you free. Because at the end, in the energy that we have for the potential outcome energy that Spirit wants you to focus on for your best, highest good, this is the energy of the moon. You know something intuitively. This is about secrets, mysteries, dreams. This is about something not being fully illuminated. This is about that light and dark energy. And when it comes to your intuition, there is some type of change in your perspective. Something where you are now in a clear headspace, where you see happiness developing or needed or wanted or desired. Your intuition is showing you that something around you in your surroundings or within your energy, you are better off without it, because it brings in pain, afraid energy, and cautiousness. Because there's something that you are very, very aware of, something that that has some importance. And this energy is leading you to opening up your heart again, towards these energies where you may have been, attached to things, dealing in third party situations or being influenced by peers. The overall energy that's motivating this top row of cards is the energy of Seven of Cups. Those illusions. This energy showed up in the pre-shuffle as well, because there was some illusion that was wrapped around some support that was being sought after from a healer, from a healing energy, or there was some illusion around the way someone was healing, the path, the direction that they were taking to heal something. There were illusions around it. There's a whole lot of choices. There was indecisions. Someone was getting lost in that energy of fantasy. And what's motivating this bottom row of cards down here is the energy of withdrawing. The energy of feeling single, lonely, the energy of being in solitude. That's that Four Swords energy. Because the Four Swords energy, they're alone. They're in solitude. So your awareness may have you may have become aware of the importance of someone needing to go into solitude. Someone needing to separate themselves. You understand the importance of doing that for yourself. Because there were some illusions here. Something that was not fully illuminated, something that was a mystery. There was energies of being withdrawn, lonely. When it came to these influences in this open heart, this energy of receiving. My beautiful, creative fire signs, to sum this reading up, this energy is about being strong, having that stamina, that endurance, that defensiveness when it comes to these attachment, third party energies, these peers. Because there is a shift in the way that you feel whole when it comes to you being receptive, when it comes to you being empathetic and vulnerable. A shift is coming in. The shift is here to assist you, to help you. Because there is an energy where you may have had to retreat from something, where you needed to rest and meditate because an awareness and importance, some type of value showed up for you, was illuminated, and you see it clearly. Because there is an energy where something or someone, you or something in your environment or someone in your environment may have been rummaging through some recycling some old feelings. Someone may have been in the energy of self-pity. Someone may have been in the energy of dwelling on the negative because they were in pain, they were afraid, they were cautious, they were apprehensive. And Spirit wants you to be mindful because there are mysteries around here. Spirit wants you to use your intuition and change your perspective. Change your perspective on what is really better off. Where are you really better off? What does happiness really look like? Are you in a very clear head space? Because there's illusions here. And there's the energy of someone being withdrawn, feeling lonely. I want to get a deep confession. Something that, your higher self may be trying to alert you to. That you may be, ignoring, don't want to face. Or something that you may not have even, tapped in deep enough to pull out of yourself. This is my attempt to help you to get to that place of where you can release any energies where you're, stuck on looking at something, from a negative standpoint, where you may be being influenced, any energies where you're feeling cautious and afraid. These messages are intended to help you to look at those things and heal those things within you that need healing so you can stay aligned with the path that suits you the best, my butterflies. Thank you, Spirit. This energy says, I feel unworthy of having love in my life. I feel miserable and lost. See, this is that Five of Cups energy. That's that Five of Cups energy. Someone's feeling unworthy. That's that pain. That's that apprehension. That's that, that energy of being afraid and cautious. This is something that you intuitively know. Well, this is about yourself or someone in your energy and your environment. This is something that you already know. Your intuition has already illuminated it for you. It has gave you perspective on that. You have a clear head space where this has been illuminated for you. This is a truth that you may have to embrace about yourself or about someone else. And if this energy is for someone else outside of you, is this really an energy that, you want to be aligned with? Is this energy a reflection of you? These are questions that we have to ask ourselves, my dear fire signs. I hope you all have appreciated these messages and you all have the information that you need to make the decisions for your best possible highest good. I appreciate you all for being here because my healing is your healing and your healing is mine. So let's transform together. Welcome to your metamorphosis, fire signs. And until next time.